Welcome to another flight report, just 2 weeks after Qantas' birthday. So today I'm checking in at Sydney International Airport, preparing for my flight to Hong Kong. This flight will be operated by a Boeing 787-9 series aircraft. So after check-in, I headed to the lounge for some breakfast. The lounge is a good sanctuary away from all the bustle and hustle happening all around the terminal. Because I wasn't so hungry, so I only got myself some simple breakfast. The lounge at this time of the day wasn't too busy. There was plenty of seats available. But I reckon it will get busier during the later time of the day. This lounge also features an air printer. I've enjoyed my stay in the lounge very much, particularly because it was so busy out there in the main terminal area and you could hardly find any comfortable seats out there. So after spending 30 minutes in the lounge, boarding commenced at gate 37. And here we are inside the newest aircraft in the fleet, the 787, which has a business class that's similar to the A330s, but a brand new premium economy seat design. However, as usual, I'm stuck in the economy class. The economy seats look similar to those on the A330, but with a more advanced and newer design. Up top, you'll find a wide and high definition screen, and then a storage compartment in the middle, followed by a meal tray and a seat pocket. Within the storage compartment, you'll find a USB charging port and you can store your phone inside. The tray table is also folded in half so that it sort of saves some space. It can also be moved back and forth. On the seat waiting for you is a pillow as well as a comfy blanket. The blanket is quite thick, it's not those average blanket that you find on other airlines. While the screen has been upgraded to a high definition and wider one, the system itself is basically the same as the previous ones. Seat controls can be found up here in the corner. Flight information and flight map can be found down here. As you may have already know, there is no window shade on the 787. All you have is a button to control the brightness. Below your seat, you'll find a universal power outlet. And last but not the least, a comfortable headrest, which is also adjustable. For today's catering options, we have 3 options for lunch. One is fried udon with pork, the second one is chicken with rice, and the third one was the ravioli. Drinks options are the back page of the menu. Prior to the main meal service, some snacks were being served. However, I would rather Qantas jump straight into lunch service. 2 hours and 30 minutes into our flight, lunch was finally being served. A bread and a dessert was included in the meal. For the main dish, I went for the chicken rice. The chicken was served in a Sichuan sauce, so it could be a little bit spicy. Overall, this was a delicious meal. At this time, the window was also being dimmed by the cabin crew. As all the windows are being locked by the cabin crew, you wouldn't be able to adjust the brightness of the window. And this is why I prefer the traditional window shades over this one. And also, I have to say that the legroom on the 787 is really generous. Despite the seat in front of me was being fully reclined, I still have plenty of space to stretch my leg. So shortly after lunch, it's time to visit the lavatory. The water tap is fully automatic. The temperature of the water can also be controlled. The bar in the middle indicates the water temperature, blue makes the water cooler, and red makes the water warmer. Then 1 hour prior to landing, we were given a snack. All of us received a mushroom pie. It's another tasty meal from Qantas. And then I'm starting to run out of movie options because Qantas hasn't updated its IFE system for quite a while. That doesn't bother me too much because we were about to make our descent into Hong Kong. Overall, this was a very enjoyable flight with Qantas again, especially on the new 787, where the seats are spacious and the legroom is very generous. I like how large the windows on the 787 is, but I don't like the fact that the windows are being controlled electronically, making it difficult to get some good photos outside the aircraft. With that being said, I wouldn't resist on flying on the 787 again, when this aircraft provides excellent technology, a high level of comfort, and a wonderful travelling experience. So thanks for watching the flight review again. I know my voice might have sounded a little bit tired. That's because I'm still recovering from the jet lag. But do make sure to stay tuned to the channel because I'll be doing more flight reviews during this holiday. There will be more travelling going on during the month, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time again.